Hi everyone, today I'm going to be chatting you through foundations, CC creams, tinted moisturizers, you know, the stuff that makes your skin look amazing. And it's basically for beginners, so if you are starting out wearing makeup and you have no idea what to go for because there are so many products on the market, I'm just going to talk you through the basics. So what a CC cream, what a BB cream is, what a foundation is. I'm not going to get into skin types. You can basically go to Dermalogica, Clinique does skin tests. You can go to any of those sort of skincare specialists and they will do a skin test for you, tell you if you have dry skin, sensitive skin, what sort of skin conditions you have, and then you can get your foundation according to that. But I'm going to start and it's going to be very simple, very quick. I'm going to show what these look like on my skin as well, but I don't have any skin issues. I don't have acne. I have very normal to combination skin, so I'm kind of oily on the T-zone, but not excessively oily, and then just a little bit dry on my cheeks, and my forehead tends to be a little bit sensitive. But other than that, there's nothing else very different about my skin. It's very, very normal. So I'm going to give you my recommendations, the things that I absolutely love and that I use almost every day. So all of the options I'm going to be speaking about in this video are drugstore options. So you can get them at a pharmacy, you can get them at Clicks, Discount. If you're in America, you can get them at Target or Ulta or something like that. And if you're in the UK, you can get them at Boots. So they're very easily accessible and they're usually kind of midway priced. I'm not going to say they're inexpensive because a foundation or a CC cream like this, or even the other Bourjois one or L'Oreal, is about the 200 Rand mark. I'm going to get into it because I could ramble for a good hour. If you're just trying out makeup, go for a CC cream or a tinted moisturizer. The first three options I'm going to show you are great for if you're starting out and you don't know what you want and you don't have any issues with your skin. I'm starting with tinted moisturizer because I feel like this is the best for if you're a beginner and you don't have any actual hectic skin concerns. So if you're quite young and you're wanting to kind of like dip your toe into the wearing makeup vibe, then this is the best to go for. It's just got a little bit of tint inside a moisturizer, so this is going to be the best for if you already have quite normal skin, you don't have any issues, and you just want something that's going to make your skin look a little bit more perfected, but it's going to be kind of two-in-one. And for that I have the Clarins Hydro Quench Tinted Moisturizer, and this is beautiful. It's very, very hydrating, obviously hence the name Hydro Quench. And it's just got a good amount of tint. It's not too much. It's very, very natural on the skin. This is for if you're wanting to wear a little bit of something to school, or if you don't really like wearing a lot of makeup. I know I never used to like wearing a lot of makeup. My sister absolutely hates wearing tons and tons of makeup. So this is quite nice if you don't feel like you want your skin to be clogged up with like some heavy foundation. So with this, your actual skin is going to show through the product. It's not going to have a just cast of like a blank canvas. You're going to see freckles, you're going to see a little bit of redness. If you have any pimply bits, those are going to come through. If you have scarring on your face, it's going to come through with this. Think of it as a moisturizer with a little bit of pigment, a little bit of color in it. And you can use this with your fingers, you can use a brush, you can use a beauty blender, you can use whatever you want with this. But I would usually go in with my fingers and then just blend in a little bit with a brush. But I think this is the simplest one and it's very easy. So one step up from the tinted moisturizer is a CC cream, and this CC stands for color correcting. If you have any sort of age spots or discoloration that you don't like, so if you have a little bit of redness on your cheeks or maybe even around your nose, I know a lot of people suffer from that, and then also like darkness around your mouth maybe, this is great for you because this is going to color correct those things. It's not going to completely take them away, but it is going to kind of dull them down a little bit. And you're going to get slightly more coverage with the CC cream than you do with a tinted moisturizer. I find this is great because it's very hydrating, but it also sticks around for the entire day. I'm actually wearing this right now with a little bit of MAC strobe cream mixed into it. I find that CC creams are quite hydrating usually. They have a glowy finish, a very hydrating finish. They also are going to look like skin. You're going to see your skin through a CC cream. You're not going to get any heavy coverage with this. But that's why I like this for a very smooth kind of complexion, very beautiful looking, but not overly like caked on foundation. So just for the purpose of understanding what I'm meaning when I say certain words in this video, because I know makeup artists or even beauty bloggers or YouTubers, we use words that people maybe don't understand if you're a beginner. So you're watching a video and someone says it's glowy and it's dewy and you're like, what the flip? Like now I must Google and find out what this means. So glowy means a little bit of radiance. So glowy on top of the cheeks or even on your general skin. Like if you have dry skin, you're going to want to go for something that's a little bit glowy because your skin naturally doesn't have a lot of moisture and radiance. But the glowy foundations and tinted moisturizers are going to give you that kind of healthy, radiant look. So glow would be usually on the tops of your cheeks, even the bridge of your nose, your chin. I find that those are the ideal places to glow. You don't really want to be glowing around your nose because it looks a little bit sweaty. And then matte is obviously completely flat. You're not going to get any kind of glow through that. It's very cast, like almost a blank canvas. You can get a mix between them. You can get like a demi matte finish, which is slightly matte, but you still get a little bit of glow and radiance through it. So you're going to have to just test a few things out. You're not going to get it right immediately, and that's totally okay. And then I'm going to move on to a BB cream. Obviously CC is color correcting, and then BB is beauty balm. I don't think there's a huge difference between them, to be honest. And if you're starting out, you're not going to need anything heavy if you don't have acne or insane scarring. So between the two of them, there's not much difference, I would say. And this is one from Vichy, and this is their Capital Soleil SPF 50 BB cream. I have my freckles showing through, a little bit of redness on my cheeks is still showing through. I think this is great for a beach day. You can get a little bit more coverage with some other BB creams, and you can layer them a little bit, but it's never ever going to get to a medium coverage. It's always going to be light coverage. And then we're moving more into a medium coverage foundation. So this is going to be more foundation texture. It's going to be a little bit thicker. I'm going to be showing you the Fresh Nude foundation from the Body Shop, and I would describe this as more of like a light glow. I don't think that this is excessively glowy. It's not going to give you like that insane radiance. It's more skin-like, so it's a little bit matte in some areas and then a little bit glowy on the cheekbones. This is kind of nice if you want to cover up a little bit more. It's not going to give you that heavy coverage again, but it is going to cover more than a BB CC cream or a tinted moisturizer will. And then I also have the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. I swear by this stuff. This is amazing. I would probably say that this is my favorite drugstore foundation. I love this. It gives a very healthy glow. I think this one actually would give a glow. If you are a little bit oily, you're probably going to have to set this on your T-zone, on your chin, around your nose, but otherwise it's going to make your skin look very, very healthy, very radiant. This would even be nice for people with mature skin, I would say. You can still see a little bit of pimply bits, but this is going to cover more. So this is more of a medium coverage, and you can layer this up a little bit more, but it's never ever going to get to a full coverage foundation. This will probably be good for someone who has a little bit of troubled skin. So if you are suffering with a little bit of, not acne, but like pimply bits that come up every month, something like that, that you can just cover with concealer. So you're wanting a little bit more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, this is your best option, I would say. This is a nice kind of entry level to foundations. And then for a medium to full coverage foundation, I would definitely go for the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte. This is completely matte. This is the one I was telling you is going to make your face look like a blank canvas. You can add all the highlighter, all the glow. You're going to add more shape to your face. You can do serious contouring with this because it's going to make your face look completely matte and just like a blank canvas. This is great for if you probably have acne and you're really, really sensitive about it and you don't want people to see it and you just want to cover your entire face. This is the one for you. I think that I can actually build this up to a full coverage. Most people say that it's medium to begin with, and then you can build it up. If you put on one layer, it's going to be medium, and then if you put on a second, obviously it's going to be a high coverage foundation. Absolutely love this for nights out where I just want to look completely like cast, just matte, and then I'll add the glow on my cheekbones. If you're going out for a little bit of a little dance and you don't want to look sweaty or glowy on the forehead area, this is your friend. Absolutely love this if you want to do contouring and highlighting and adding all the kind of dimension to your face. This is great because it's going to give you a blank canvas, and they have a huge shade selection with this. Like if you are dry, this is going to be hard to put on your face because it's going to catch on all those dry patches that you have and it's going to settle in there. So I don't actually have a powder foundation from the drugstore, so I can't show you that, but I think that that's nice for if you are more on the oily side and you don't have a lot of issues with your skin and you just want to add some kind of coverage. I find that a lot of drugstore powder compacts, you have to kind of do a little bit of research because some of them are just to mattify your face, which you can use over things like a tinted moisturizer or a CC cream, or even this if you want to do even more mattifying on your face. So you can add like a powder foundation over that, but I find it's just another layer of covering your skin. But you can use that by itself as well if you just want a very light kind of polished coverage. Very light coverage again, it's not going to cover any heavy redness or pimples or anything like that. I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I hope that you've gotten some information from this that you didn't know before. And if you have, then please leave me a comment or give it a thumbs up if you found that this was like, oh my gosh, I actually finally understand foundations. Let me know in the comments. I really, really love hearing from you guys. And I think I'm going to be doing a high-end version of this, so high-end foundations that I absolutely love. Starting from tinted moisturizer to a full coverage foundation. If you guys are interested in seeing more beginners videos like this on concealer and brows and all that kind of stuff, let me know. If you're new to my channel and you've just subscribed in the last little while, I upload videos once a week, usually on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and they are beauty related, or they're decor or haul, or I like to kind of mix it up, but for now it's a lot of makeup and it's very simple. You're not going to find any cake face makeup on here. Unfortunately, that's not really my vibe, but it may come out every now and then. So if you're new to my channel, thanks for subscribing, and I'm happy to see that you guys are here, and I'm so glad that you've joined our little YouTube family, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Also, if you want to see any beautiful pictures or background stuff, that's Snapchat, or see me tweet every maybe once a week, then I will leave all my social links in the description bar, and I'm excited to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!